How y'all doing? I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, President of the Georgia State Conference, and we're here for our monthly update. And October was a phenomenal month for the Georgia State Conference, culminating in the Georgia State Conference Annual Convention, the 81st Annual Convention, and it was a rousing success with units coming from all over the state of Georgia to convene, to learn, and to host an election. And it was profoundly successful, from the civil rights training, the legal redress training, the economic development training. All of that was a success and ultimately culminated in the election that occurred, where we elected a new executive committee. And of course, I'm proud to say that I was reelected another term as your state conference president. So we will continue to move forward, and we're thankful for the success of the state conference. We then transitioned into the national board meeting that was here in Atlanta, Georgia. And over the course of several days, the board met to address business issues within the NAACP, to address policy changes, and to lead our direction as we end the fourth quarter and go into the first quarter of 2024. So it was exciting to host the board of directors here in Atlanta, and we are supremely proud of the work that they are doing at the national level. Then we shifted to continue our support of many of the issues that are happening in the state of Georgia. We stood with families that have been subjected to police brutality and racial intolerance. We were there with the continuing issues that are happening at the Fulton County Jail. We continue to assist in the investigation there. We are continuing to lift up the voices of many families from around the state of Georgia as we push forward for justice. We are also involved in our litigation regarding the redistricting in Georgia. We are happy to announce a successful order from Judge Jones in a concurrent case that ordered the new maps in Georgia, 8 new majority-minority districts, 1 at the congressional level, 2 at the state Senate level, and 4 at the state House level. So there are now 8 new districts here in Georgia. The federal court judge, ordered the redrawing of the district lines in those cases and has ordered a deadline for the first week in December. So we will continue to monitor that. Our case will continue to proceed forward as we have racial gerrymandering claims as well, but we wanted to make sure people understood the order. We were getting more guidance out on that, but that was a success, and now the legislature has to go back into session to make sure they redraw the lines appropriately for the 2024 election. We also are continuing to mobilize voters for the 2023 election, our municipal elections. And if you haven't early voted, today is the last day of early voting, and we need you to vote either today or on election day, which is next Tuesday. So make sure you get out, exercise your voice. Your vote is your voice. Exercise that. We have been convening with units across the state for their freedom funds and their general membership meetings. We were at the Freedom Fund that was for North Fulton. We were at the Freedom Fund for other units across the state, and we will be at the Freedom Fund coming up here for Cobb County and Cherokee County. And so we continue to matriculate around the state of Georgia. We were in Macon for their Freedom Fund, and we continue to lift up the work of all of the units from around the state and continue to give them support. As we transition into November, we have a lot of work to do in November. We are fired up and ready to go, stronger together, thriving together, and moving forward. So we will keep you updated, but as far as October, it was a very strong month. We will continue to move forward and continue to lift up the NAACP. If you're not a member of a local unit, please join a local unit. And if you're not a member of the NAACP, please join the NAACP. You can go to the NAACP website, naacp.org/join, and join us, as we are only as strong as our membership. So I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, President of the Georgia State Conference. This has been your monthly update. We will continue to bring you the information as it comes to us. Please join the NAACP. We're thriving together, we're moving forward, and we are making sure to protect civil rights and push forward social justice. So I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs. I look forward to seeing you at the next meeting.